Hey baseball fans, how's it going? Hayden here, and in today's video, I will be going over the top 5 prospects in the New York Mets farm system. So, let's stop wasting any more time and let's dive right into it. So, coming in at number 5, we have the 20-year-old outfielder Ryan Clifford. Taking a deep dive on the Mets prospect Ryan Clifford, Clifford entered the 2022 MLB draft, where scouts were already familiar with his name. Since he was just 12 years old, he had competed for the United States national teams and won gold medals with both the 12 and 15 and under squads back in 2015 and 18. Despite being seen as one of the finest all-around players in the 2022 prep class, he had committed to Vanderbilt and originally did not dominate the showcase circuit. This resulted in his commitment to the enduring baseball powerhouse Vanderbilt, coming out of the Pro 5 Academy. MLB Pipeline ranked him as the 92nd prospect in the class going into the MLB draft. Fast forward to 2022, Clifford was selected in the 11th round at the pick of 343rd. He was selected by the Houston Astros. Clifford went on to hit 247, 426, 390 with 2 home runs in a 95-game pro debut split between rookie ball and single-A ball in 2022. He climbed quickly from single-A to high-A in his first full season and had a OPS of 903 at their higher level before being traded to the Mets for Justin Verlander at the 2023 trade deadline. Clifford finished the 2023 minor league season in high-A Brooklyn while playing 30 games. Clifford weighs 205 pounds and is 6 foot 3 inches tall. Despite his fringy appearance, he is a diligent worker and may be able to manage the corner outfield position due to his arm power. But most assessors believe the first base is probably the best defensive position for Clifford in the long run. Compared to others his age, Clifford has a more mature approach as he works, counts, and concentrates on making forceful contact. He does an excellent job of allowing his power to come organically, and he has the best bat speed and projectable strength to develop 20 to 35 home run power. He has a fringy left-handed swing and an effective bat path, but we will need to see improvement at identifying off-speed pitches as evidenced by his 30% strikeout rate in the minor leagues. Based on Baseball America's most recent ranking of the number 92 prospect, Clifford is already regarded as being among the top 100 players. If he keeps going in the same direction, he is another prospect in the farm system that by next year, at this time, he might be ranked in the top 10 by the general public. A good ETA for Clifford can consist of 2026. So, coming in at number 4, we have 22-year-old catcher Kevin Parada. Although Parada was determined to attend Georgia Tech, the alma mater of the former backstops Jason Varitek, Mac Wieters, and Joey Bart, he could have been selected pretty highly in the 2022 draft. With a 929 OPS as a freshman, the right-handed batter rapidly adjusted to collegiate baseball. As a draft-eligible sophomore, he broke out with a massive triple slash line of 361, 453, 709, and a school record of 26 home runs, listed as the number 6 draft prospect by MLB Pipeline. Parada was selected by the Mets at number 11 and made an immediate impact in the professional game, going 13 games largely at the single-A level Port St. Lucie, with a 13-12 strikeout per walk ratio and a .455 on-base percentage. He also won a league title there. Parada has a somewhat unusual, unorthodox pre-pitch stance at the plate. He raises his lead shoulder, wraps his bat around his head, and angles it down behind his back. Parada's unorthodox setup does not hinder his ability to position himself for a strong hit. His right-handed stroke is clean and fluid. He can establish firm contact even in the face of a spin and velocity. While his case and strikeout rates actually decreased between his freshman to sophomore years, his power increased dramatically, demonstrating that he could hit for power to all fields and does not sell out for power. Parada has always prioritized defense, which is noteworthy given that he appeared to be tiring out with more playing time at Georgia Tech. During his freshman and sophomore years, his caught stealing rate increased gradually, but his arm strength remains below average. Although not many evaluators have deemed Parada's defense frisky, the Mets are certainly happy with his development in 2023, even though he is still a work in progress at the plate. Nevertheless, Parada has such excellent bat-first potential that he projects to be an everyday catcher in the future. Is it feasible for the Mets to turn Parada into a more dominant DH player? Possibly, possibly not. We will have to wait and see. A good ETA for Petta is 2025. Coming in at number 3, we have the 19-year-old shortstop Jett Williams, who was drafted as the 14th pick in the first round of the 2022 MLB draft. At 5'8", Williams might have been the smallest player in MLB Pipeline's draft top 250, where he is 5'8", 175 pounds. However, the doubters of Williams has only made him become a more aggressive player. Williams made the Rockwell Heath High School varsity baseball team as a freshman and helped lead them to the state playoffs virtually in every single season that he played for them. In his junior and senior years, arguably the most important for a high school player, he hit .347 with 5 home runs, 15 stolen bases, and .411 with 7 home runs and 24 stolen bases, respectively. At the plate, Williams has a very quiet setup. He stands square at the plate, holding his hands low and his bat perpendicular to the ground. He strides to the ball using a slight leg kick, holding his hands back. He possesses plus bat speed, resulting in exit velocities that have been registered in the mid-90 mile per hour range, producing deep line drives, which sprayed all around the field. He has good eyes, good hands, allowing him to lay off bad pitches and put wood on premium velocity and advanced spin. Defensively, he's also a guy that's stood out there as the top tier, as his speed works to his advantage in the field. He has quick hands, good arm, great arm strength at the left side of the infield role. Williams skyrocketed in the 2023 minor league season, starting off in low A and ending the season in double A. Williams posted a season slash line of .262, .421, .450 with an OPS of .871, 14 homers, 16 ribbies, 108 walks, a mammoth 51 stolen bases in all 131 games. Williams is a way above average hitter discipline-wise, loves to draw his walks, great table setter guy. An ETA for Williams can consist of 2026. Coming in at number 2 on the list, we have the 23-year-old outfielder Drew Gilbert. Gilbert may have had the second best stuff in the 2019 draft among prep players from the upper Midwest, just behind Quinn Preister of the Pittsburgh Pirates in the first round. But his 5'9" frame and the Tennessee commitment landed him in the 35th round with his home state Twins. As the Volunteers' outstanding center fielder, he drove home 4 runs in 7 postseason games, helping the team win the 2021 College World Series. He also posted the best statistics, which includes a triple slash line of .362, .455, and .673 on a team that was ranked first in the country for a majority of 2022. Houston's first-round pick selection in 3 years, he signed for $2 million with the Houston Astros, although he only appeared in 10 professional games before dislocating his right elbow from a collision with an outfield wall. Gilbert swiftly advanced in his first full year, moving from high A all the way to double A before moving from the Astros to the New York Mets organization in the Justin Verlander 2023 MLB trade deadline deal. Gilbert is quite aggressive during the entire game, but he can also barrel balls and achieve high exit velocities because of his excellent hand-eye coordination. He hunts home runs, so his left-handed stroke can grow lengthy. He also makes more ground balls than he should, though he rarely strikes out, which is a positive. His 12.3% walk rate in AA is more proof that he is an above-average pitch recognition ability guy, a degree separating his time with the Astros and Mets system. He plays the game with passion and has the appearance of above-average everyday outfielder. If he plays well, he can attract a lot of fans in Flushing. A good ETA for Gilbert can consist of 2025. So, coming in at number 1, we have the 21-year-old shortstop slash second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna, standing at 5 feet, 8 inches, and weighing 181 pounds. Acuna signed for $500,000 in 2018 after leaving Venezuela, more than quadrupling the $100,000 bonus that the Braves awarded his older brother, Ronald, 4 years prior. Luis Angel has the potential to be a good tool all around. Even though he may not reach the superstar status of his older brother, Ronald, he was in the midst of his best season yet as a 21-year-old in Double-A when the Rangers traded him to the New York Mets for Max Scherzer this past July at the 2023 MLB trade deadline. He stood out as one of the top all-around players in the 2022 Arizona Fall League. Acuna has an aggressive attitude and a powerful right-handed stroke to attack pitches. He doesn't strike out too much and draws his walks when appropriate, but he pursues, swings, and misses too many on non-fastball pitches and doesn't always make good contact. He has the potential to be a 270 hitter with 25 or 30 or more home runs per season if he can calm down a little and drive the ball in the air more frequently and go with a nice line drive mentality. Before the deal, Acuna played 2 years plus of full season ball and stole 126 bags in 151 attempts while combining good speed and base stealing skills. He had some doubts early in his career about his ability to play shortstop, but he has proven that he has the arm and the range to stay there. Acuna can play all over the diamond with his talent and athleticism, and when Francisco Lindor in New York, he may end up playing in center field or even second base, but we'll just have to wait and see how he develops, what position that the New York Mets would want to put him once he reaches the major leagues. But massive stuff from Luis Angel Acuna. He is your number 1 prospect for the New York Mets system. Alrighty, baseball fans, and those are your top 5 prospects in the New York Mets farm system. Once again, going from 5 to 1, Ryan Clifford, Kevin Parada, Jett Williams, Drew Gilbert, and Luis Angel Acuna. Those are your top 5 prospects. But that is the end of this video, baseball fans. Please feel free to give this video a like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. The future looks bright in Queens.